Golovkin, I walk around less than a stone above the super middleweight limit and could easily go down to fight this great man for the middleweight title. Ward, like Golovkin, is among those quoted as the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. It would be an honor to share the ring with him. Just as I could go down for Gennady, I could go up to light heavy for Andre. The gross fight is always there, although my winning the world title, while he has failed 3 times to do that, kills him. But it is a big British fight in which I could wipe out the only defeat in my pro career. Those are the words of IBF super middleweight world champion James Degale, talking about potential fights with Gennady Golovkin and Andre Ward. He's willing to move up to light heavy to fight Ward or down to middleweight to fight Gennady Golovkin. You can't say fairer than that, people. A champion who's not even talking about catch weights. He's talking about straight up moving into another guy's division to fight another champion. You have to respect that. He has been very keen on an Andre Ward fight for a long time, and he's been even more keen on a Gennady Golovkin fight for a very long time. He's been very vocal about it. So, what do you think about it, people? How do you think James Degale would fare at light heavyweight against Ward? How do you think he would fare at middleweight against Triple G? Could he make 160 safely? Would he still be strong enough? A lot of people might look at the Danny Jacobs fight and say, well, Jacobs did very well against Golovkin. Many people, including myself, believe Jacobs won the fight. With James Degale being a naturally bigger man, some people believe a tougher man, and a guy with a lot of skill, maybe he could go one better than Jacobs and actually get a decision over Triple G. My personal view, just thinking about the fight off the top of my head, is James Degale is a bit, I think, shot-worn at this stage. He's been in a lot of very tough fights, and I don't think he's as athletically gifted as a Danny Jacobs. I'm not even sure if he's as physically strong as Jacobs. James Degale does have some power there. He drops people. We've seen it. He dropped Andre Durrell. He dropped Badu Jack in his last fight. He's got some, knockouts on his resume. He's not feather-fisted by any means. But I'm tempted to suspect that Danny Jacobs might even hit a little harder than James Degale. I know that might be a bold statement for some, but I wouldn't be surprised if he actually does. And again, I believe Danny Jacobs is faster than Degale and just a better athlete. Although Degale, again, might be tougher and all round maybe a bit slicker than Danny Jacobs. Although, that's debatable because he hasn't looked particularly slick in his last few fights. He's been getting hit a lot. Anyway, let me not waffle on too long here, people. Just let me know how you think James Degale would do against Golovkin or Andre Ward. How would those fights play out? And again, you have to give James Degale respect. He ain't talking about catch weights, people. He's talking about either going all the way up or all the way down. So let me know how you feel. It's happening. I'm out.